Fan, jag satt i varenda jävla rhyme.
Hello, and welcome to the Seeking Heaven channel. I'm your host, Tamara Caulder Richardson, a six-time near-death experiencer, evidential medium, starseed, and channeler. And thank you for joining me today. Subscribe to my channel, hit the bell to get all the episodes, and watch past episodes where I discuss with my guests topics such as near-death experiences, UFO experiences, cryptids, multiverse, time travel, and more. So thanks for joining today. And please check out my new Ascension School. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my newsletter. And that would be academyofdivinewisdom.com, where you can get a free 30-minute Christ-like meditation. So it's very beautiful. And it's a tool that you can use quite often. I have excellent classes that are coming up, as well as online events for very reasonable prices, and also will be offering through my school memberships very soon. Also, if you want a reading, I do readings around the world. You can get your book a session here, and I'm an evidential medium as well as a channeler, and I also do life path, and also past lives do come up. It depends what you need spiritually. I also do things on this from this planet and other planets. But I think it's really essential right now to find out what's going on your life path. And evidentially, I do connect. So people really seem to enjoy that. You can find out more there. And once you get your session booked, then my assistant will be contacting you with times and dates in your time zone and your part of the world. And also check out my Seeking Heaven store, where you can get your own custom design. I have 5 custom designed merchandise. You can from anywhere, Starseed to Rockstar Seed to I work for the Office of Christ, to the Galactic Federation. These are different ones that I designed that are unique. You'll never find anywhere. So go ahead and check out the Seeking Heaven channel store as well. So let's talk about our topic today, and that would be Tamara's dating do's and don'ts for couples. And it doesn't matter if you've been a couple for many, many years or, just a few days. This is still for you, and this is important. So today's Tamara's dating do's and don't tips. And I wanted to go over this. I felt it was so important. People get in a rut. And like I said, it doesn't matter if you're a new couple, a couple that's been around a lot or not. So I'm going to be, going back and forth talking about that. And it's so important that we celebrate our time and our relationship together. It's important that we keep up our hygiene, our appearance, stylish clothes and hairstyles, grooming, bathing, smelling good. We just want to be able to be presentable, not just for our mate, our spouse, our preferred partner, but also for ourselves. So doesn't matter if you're straight or you're gay or whatever. This is about common sense things about how to keep up a relationship, how to maintain the interest, increase interest in each other, and not only in each other but each other for life, and to have that sense of adventure in a relationship. I want to show you. I came across this and I just thought it was funny. This was an image that I found that was these were older couples, because we're going to cover the gamut, but this was funny to me. And this is, look at the women standing there. They're standing behind, look at the one in the red dress that's at the end. She's standing behind this guy. He's very slouchy, not a pressed shirt. He looks, it doesn't look good. Then he's got this outfit on where he's got just a plain white shirt. I don't know, some kind of weird burgundy khaki pants and jacket. I'm not a real fan of the colors. And if she's wearing red, that would be a big no. He should wear black or something to complement her. Men should always compliment the ladies. If you're, look at that red dress, no, that's not happening for me. And then you've got this little other woman with the red dress. She's behind this nerdy looking guy that has some like 80s. I don't know if it looks like Starsky and Hutch. I'm not really sure what's on there. And a plaid pair of shorts with tennis shoes with socks rolled down that are black. Oh my gosh, that needs a lot of help. And then here he is wearing the blue with the blue jacket and the khakis. Actually, that looks very nice. I mean, it's not my style, but he looks really nice. So much better. She's got a casual dress on. they don't look that bad together, but I think it's essential when you are going out into the world in public that you try to match. And I just wanted to, before I go into the do and don'ts, I'm just going to hit the fashion aspect of couples right now, and then I'll go into some other things that you should enjoy. All right, so this is couples, and I came across these, and I was like, really thought this Asian couple. Look at this. First of all, they're smiling, they like each other. She likes him so much. She's got her hand on his belly, like that is my man. And look, he's got a pressed shirt and suit matching her. Okay, matching her. She's got on the navy dress and the navy hose. Looks like a metallic shoe, necklace, hair fixed, nice makeup. His shoes, I don't know if it's a distressed style shoe, but they still look very nice. And her nails are done. She's even got a little thumb ring on. Then you look at the younger couple here. Look, they look very hip. Even though they're kind of collegiate looking, he's matching her. How cute is that? When the guy goes, "What are you wearing?" And then they match with you. That's awesome. I love when that happens. He's got this burgundy type suit, and he's got kind of like a Buddy Holly look going on because it doesn't look like they could be going to a formal, but they got a little punky edge going because they're little wedge high heel boots. And so they got a little edge going on there. Look very cute together, very stunning. And then you've got this couple in the middle that he looks like he's got a corduroy jacket, and she's got her hair up in a bun, which looks really nice. And then she's got a long coat on, but the coat kind of looks like his color. His jeans, he's got the holes in it, but they're fashionable and they do fit. Um, they only comment there is it's great to dress like someone and compliment each other, but they really should have not both worn turtlenecks. It's like, no, never wear like matching t-shirt. It's cheesy. Don't do it. Don't just you can do it at the house. Do not walk out in public like that. That's the only thing. She should have worn a little different color top because she already has the jacket matching. So you don't need to look identical to them. I know you're crazy. Look at them looking at one another, but you don't need to do all that. Then the couple at the end where she's got the red dress on, he's casual, but yet he looks nice. He's got this like long fitted t-shirt with sports coats and black slacks, but he did it in a casual way. His hair is kind of fixed and punky. The shoes look shine. The hem of the pants looks fine. It's not too short, but almost. Almost. But he's got like a little thing in his pocket, little accent. She looks very clean. And I don't know where they're going, but very good looking. And he is complimenting her. He's got that little speck of red in there that picks up her dress. So you want to compliment each other, but you don't want to look like one another. And I think that people get lazy. It's okay if you want to, you're going to have if you're living together or you're married living together, you're going to have days you don't look great. That's okay. But when you go out, you do want to try to look nice. So I want to go into some don't tips. All right. Don't try to pick a fight or be negative. That's just going to make things worse when you're in a relationship. And then some people do that because after a while, they know how to push each other's buttons. Try to control yourself to not do that. That is not going to be good for you or them. Don't ignore the other person's opinions or accomplishments. Do not brush over their accomplishments or their opinion. It matters. You want to go, tell me more. Oh, I'm so excited. And you always want to act interested no matter how long you've been with someone. Don't pick your friends or family over your significant other. This causes so many arguments. For a living, I do spiritual readings, and everything comes up from the other side to people's history to what's going on in people's lives now. And I mean, I am totally a spiritual counselor. I have heard it all. And you don't want to put that. You want to have boundaries and always put your significant other first, but always have, show love and appreciation to your friends and family, but you want to have your priorities straight. You don't want to gaslight or belittle or antagonize your partner ever in any way. That is just that is grounds if that continues for separation. So you don't want to do that. And just because you can do something and know where their buttons are doesn't mean you should do that. And don't put your interest or job over your partner. Try to be selfless. Try to be giving and humble. This is a big one. Never flirt with others or compare them to your partner. I have seen people go out on a date and I've seen them flirt with other people or ignore their date. That is not cool at all. Okay. So you want to always make sure that you compliment them. I don't care how long you've been together. You look really nice. Look at you. Oh, you smell good. Oh, is that different? You want to always go back to your basics of flirting because I notice a big thing when people, especially when they've been together a while, they just stop flirting. They start putting the effort in it. So then they think, well, I'm not doing it with them. I'll start flirting with other people. Don't do it. If you go outside the marriage, it's just a disaster. It's not going to be well and it's not going to make you happy unless you choose not to be with someone. But that's not the episode we're talking about. So, wanted to talk about interests. One of the biggest things when you get together as a couple, you have certain key interests. And I'll just use me as an example. I mean, there's so many people I talk to, but like when my husband and I first met, I've been together with my husband longer than some of you people have been alive, and we get along great. I mean, he's totally my best friend, but we like silly, we like really bad, stupid horror movies, like really dumb ones, and we think that's funny. And like he's always like Mystery Science Theater, and now we watch Joe Bob's Drive-In. We just like dumb things like that because we think it's silly. We also like sci-fi. We like sci-fi movies. We like similar things. We watch Gaia TV together. We like similar things. We've always been that way. We have a similar sense of humor, even though he's quieter than I am, which is probably a good thing. But he talks plenty, but I'm more animated than he is. But yeah, we like the same things. The other thing is my interests have changed so much over the years from being an advertising executive, owning my own ad agency. I'm a trained visual designer and slogan and copywriter. We had the agency and he came along with me. He came along. We had it for 20 something plus years. And then I started being called in for service. And now, I read people internationally, you know, evidential mediumship all over the world. And it works exactly the same. It's very beautiful. That was not planned. A lot of people might not roll with that, but he's rolled with everything that I've done. And I've always supported him. He was on Capitol Records and now he's works at a high profile corporation and he manages all their digital, marketing efforts and so forth. And so, we've changed together. So he went from, Capitol Records to corporate, and I went from corporate, working with corporations and having them as clients, the Fortune 500 for my ad agency, to now the spiritual, right? And I also do stage work, so kind of entertainment too. And so we have grown and we've allowed each other to grow. And I think that's the biggest part of it. And also we pick up interest. We both, when I took martial arts, I guess it was 9 years ago, I did a women's self-defense class. It was really hard and I loved it though. Because you had to beat up something for like 20 minutes, the punching bags, and do a circuit training. And it was really hard because you realize, wow, I'm out of shape because most people don't do that. They don't do that. So, and then I learned techniques and I did that 6 weeks, did it again for the second part. And I said, what is this? And it was Hapkido. And I signed up and I told my husband I feel like that he would really like it. So we trained 8 years together and we both became black belts at different times. He got his first, someone broke my wrist. So he went on to second degree. I had to wait. I still went to class and broke boards with my other hand, but I never stopped, but I had a broken wrist. And then I got my black belt and then he got his second degree and then the school closed, but it was, best shape we've ever been in. And we did that together. It was very difficult, like running before our junior black belt, running in the hot sun on the black pavement outside the school, and then coming in and doing 150 push-ups and then another, 75 burpees, and then go out there and do a gauntlet of beating people up, and then come back in the back and do more exercises. It was brutal, but we did it together, and it was something. And he even won a Samsung award for like the best in his when he went out for his it was his second degree, I believe. Anyway, had quite an accomplishment. So that was something we did together. We also did swing dancing, like jitterbug swing dancing. We went to see a big band and everybody was throwing women up in the air. So we did that for a couple years and we were even on the dance team. We've never even danced before that. So you can grow and it's important for you to do that. So let me show you some of the things. Now look at this couple here. When they are eating, they're not just having lunch. They're like having the time of their life. Like they are like laughing, like one of those like you can't help it, you can't stop laughing kind of laughs. And they are really having a ball. I don't even think they notice they have food in front of them. And that's what's important. It's really being engaged together. And then you've got this couple cycling. When you get outdoors, you extrovert, you get out of the house, you look at things. This other couple, I don't know who they are behind them, but I would ditch them. I like doing stuff with just me and my husband. I'm like, nah, I like doing this with just us. And then but look, they're outdoor, they're having fun. He seems to be really looking at her. She's looking at birds. I don't know. Then you have the couple and the horse. She's like, I mean, look at this. The horses, they're gorgeous. They're outdoors, horseback riding. We've done that. That is so much fun. We've done that in Jamaica. We've done it in, I think, different places where I live in the Carolinas. We've done it by the shoreline. I mean, it's just so much fun. But look at her looking at him. She's like, yeah, he is my man. Look at that. She's looking at him. I'm proud of him. Look, she's like fixated on him. I love that. That's so cute because he didn't even have a clue. And then look at the couple down below. Look how happy they are. They got their little red vest on, their little canoe. And look how cute, look how handsome and pretty. Look at that. Look how cute they look. And they're just having a ball together. I if I got in a canoe, it hurt my back. I've always had low back issues because of my scoliosis. That wouldn't work for me. But they look like they are having a ball. I'm gonna skip this middle of the people here and go to the end and look at these people dancing. Y'all need to move your body. You need to get out there and dance, whatever type that is. You need to shake it loose, whether it's a rave club, a square dance, I don't care. Y'all need to shake it loose and move your body because your spirit is part of is in your body and you need to move it. Most people become unacquainted with you need to move. It's important to your spirit, okay? And it makes you laugh and it's fun. Even if you suck at dancing, that is not the point at all. Okay, so now we're gonna go. That's my little Tamara debut on dancing. It's fun. You need to do it, and you can do some sexy dancing with your date. Okay. Then you've got the couple here. Look at them. They're older couple. Isn't that precious? Holding hands, looking at the ocean. That just don't get better unless you have like a Corona beer, kind of like the Snoop Dogg commercial. Other than that and some snacks, that is and maybe a little okay, maybe an umbrella behind you, depending on how hot the sun is. I mean, that is just so perfect, and I think it also is pick things that you like doing together, like, my husband and I, we like tropical places. We just like that. Some people love snow skiing, like my sister snow skis. She's always going to Vail. I'm like, I don't care about that. I'm not a snow bunny. I'm not into that. I'm a beach bunny. Throw me a flip-flop and I'm ready to go. I mean, I love that. So you need to make sure that you have similar things that you do like and that you can do together. And even like gardening, you could do gardening. You're like, set up a garden together, or even like a house project where you paint together, or you split task up. You do different tasks, and even with cooking, we take turns on cooking, and it's kind of fun. We just sometimes we're just tired and we just get it done, and other times we make it like like a thing, like a big adventure, and like try something new because basically you can cook pretty much so anything at home. You just go out and get it and do it. So sometimes that's fun if you're not too tired. But I wanted to go over the things to do and always remember to keep in your relationship. And that would be remember always to be a good listener and a good conversationalist. Do act genuinely interested in the person you're with and be attentive to their needs. It's important. Do pick new adventures and projects you can share. It's how you grow. You grow individually and together. It's fun. Do allow the other person to grow without judgment. Do take interest in new topics and activity together, which is kind of similar to the other one, but it's a little different because we have topics now that we've added to our repertoire that we like, talking about. And also remember to flirt and make an effort to spice up your sex life. So I'm going to make a comment to things that I've heard before with couples, especially the females have told me. Some couples feel like after they've been married a while that I don't know, that they just don't fix up, they don't wear makeup, they just don't make an effort, and they get kind of resentful of the other person wanting sex, and I think that's wrong because it's an act of love, and so it makes the other person feel rejected if they're in that way. But I've heard women, all kinds of women, over the years, and some very attractive. I just don't get it. I don't. But they're like, no, and they use it as a punishment in their relationship, or hold back, or like it's a reward system, like your dog, like you're going to give it some biscuits. That's just gross. I mean, that's just not cool. It should come from a place from your heart and organic, and being together. And I feel like when you're in a relationship, that if you're going to stay in it, it's your problem too. So if you're not happy with something, it's your problem too. And I do want to say something to the ladies out there. I don't care if you're 100 years old. You need to, if things aren't the way you want it to be, it's your job to make that happen, because guys are a little easier than women. Women are very hard to please. But women, you can be in charge of things when it comes to personal matters and sex. You can. And a lot of women don't, but you can take responsibility, and they were interested in you in the beginning, right? So you don't have to do that much. Just simple little things: be attentive, be flirty, fix up, and it's not this big secret. I think it's just not being, don't be hard on yourself, but you can get back on track. If for some reason you got off track, it's not a big deal. You just recognize it, get back on track, get back on the good train, and things will be okay. And if not, then that's a different conversation. Maybe you don't want to be together. That's separate. This is Valentine's Day special, so this is about positive things. But just really celebrate each other and enjoy each other. And look, when we're young, everybody looks perfect. You get older, you're imperfect. Guys get little tummies. I even like if they're skinny. Who cares? Girls, you're not. You fill out. Don't. Do the best that you can to look nice, but don't be hard on yourself, and realize that this life is in you now, and that you need to enjoy it. And if you're blessed to have someone with you that you love, you need to really celebrate and appreciate that. And what a blessing it is, because so many people don't. They don't have a special somebody, and they're working on that. So if you do have someone, really celebrate that. Bring out the cake, bring out the champagnes, bring out the chocolate covered strawberries, which I love from Sherry's Berries. Although my husband made me last year homemade Sherry's Berries are very expensive. You get a strawberries, and you can get it white chocolate, dark chocolate, milk chocolate, and but he made it all from scratch. He got the milk chocolate, not the white chocolate, and then he got the dark chocolate because I like dark chocolate. And he did nuts on it. And he did all this whole thing for me, and then champagne. I mean, it was the sweetest thing. So whatever you like to eat, you could just celebrate that. You could have, pancakes if you like that, but just have fun and be a kid, and be, a little softer in your heart, and just be a little kind to yourself and to your partner. So have a wonderful Valentine's Day. And thank you for watching. Subscribe and watch my other episodes. And check out my Ascension School, academyofdivinewisdom.com. And if you want a reading, go to southernbellmedium.com. Much love to everybody, and happy Valentine's. Love everybody. Love.
Fan, jag satt i varenda jävla rhyme.
Please subscribe, like, and make comments, and support this channel by becoming a member. Thank you for your continued support.